yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, basically, the first presentation is AP Police Seva Citizen Services mobile application, sir. Basically, all the services that police has to offer to service to citizens are planned on a mobile, sir. Basically, we have FIR, then lodging a complaint, missing missing or unidentified bodies, arrested persons, vehicle search. Then we have house monitoring. Then we have e-challan systems. Then we have other public information. We have road safety. We have cyber safety. We have women safety. And we have on mobile, we have social media platforms. And we have given community policing volunteers to register. Then we have fact check also, because in this pandemic, there were rumors going around. So people were perplexed whether the whatever news they are coming across is fact or not. Sir, then next slide. Basically, sir, in the COVID times, it is very difficult to come to police station, and if they come also, there is every chance of contaminating both the police personnel and the citizens. So, citizen can directly on mobile, he can lodge a complaint. Once if it is submission of crime petition is done, automatically he will get acknowledgement along with time stamped and time specified action initiated by police on the acknowledgement itself, sir. When the petition is finds a cognizable offence in the petition or complaint, it automatically goes for FIR registration. For FIR registration, we have another initiative taken up. We call it as FIR at doorsteps. The vehicle moves to that particular location where we capture that location in the complaint itself. We go there, we give them, we take their signatures, we record their statement. On the spot, we will issue FIRs. So, in lodging petition, sir, if I have lodged one petition, I can always know my status through SMSs on every stage. Suppose I have lodged a petition, then first SMS will be acknowledgement, second SMS will say your complaint is assigned to so and so officer, third will say your respondents are called to police station for inquiry, or the police has reached the village for inquiry, so on and so forth, till disposal of that particular complaint, citizen will be getting SMSs. Like that, in a FIR, once the FIR is lodged, stage by stage, FIR status will be known to citizen through SMS. At the same time, he can check his FIR status, whether my FIR is still in FIR stage, or it has gone to PT stage, or it has gone to final report stage, or it has gone to charge sheet case. Till disposal of that FIR, citizen will be getting SMSs. Likewise, sir, we have another feature called missing lost items, which are permission, basically police services, where he has to have permissions, he has to have NOCs for missing lost items, documents, vehicles. Permissions are automatically given with a digital signature of SHO. The NOCs are given, sir. Most of the time, when mobile is lost, citizen will find it very difficult to go to police station and complain, and at the same time, he will not get any certification for that lost items. That is also incorporated in this. A total of 87 services are incorporated in this mobile application, sir. Next. Like I was telling, fresh license renewals, verifications, no objection certificates, everything will be coming. Likewise, sir, missing persons. Every day, almost 30 to 40 missing persons or kidnapped persons we encounter in AP police. Sir. All the photographs of the missing persons, whether traced and untraced, are shown on mobile. if you put the date and if you search, you will get all the missing persons data there. Same thing as unknown dead bodies. Such normally when unknown dead bodies are there, suppose if I go to police station to find out whether my missing father has been found out or not, normally police will show them the photographs of the unknown dead bodies in their jurisdiction. So this facility is also incorporated, sir. It is there in mobile application on a click of button. Likewise, sir, property when FIR is issued on property lost in theft cases or robbery dacoity cases, it is very difficult for citizen to find out whether his property is actually recovered or not. This facility we have given on mobile only. Once you type your FIR, if your property is found or detected, your case is detected, automatically you get a SMS. Other than that, on mobile you can see your property, how much property is recovered, who has recovered the property, and the property identification. Then giving back the property also, we have smoothened the process. Only if they give authenticated documentation, we'll give it to citizen, take a photograph, and we will give it to the court saying that it is in custody of the citizen himself. Then this vehicle search, basically, most of the time we go to buy a second-hand vehicle. We don't know its history naturally. So once you type the registration number here, or engine number, or chassis number, you will get all the data of that vehicle, whether the vehicle is stolen, whether the vehicle was involved in any crime, or who is the owner, what is his phone number. Earlier 5 registrations we can get through this data. This will be very useful for the citizen to buy second-hand vehicles, or he wants to know whether his vehicle, the vehicle total search of that particular vehicle history can be known to citizens. Then we have another facility called house monitoring, sir. If I am going on a vacation, my house, I want my house to be monitored by AP Police. We have 2 types of systems here, sir. We have a locked house monitoring system, which is basically camera based. The cameras are motion detection cameras are kept in locked house, and any motion is detected, the alert will come to police station. Once you tag your geolocation of your house, then police will automatically put the motion detection cameras in your house, and that will be under police monitoring. Another feature, if this facility is up to towns, who have this facility, but in rural areas, what we do, we take the geolocation of that particular house, and we will include it in our digital e-beat, where a constable regularly visits that house, and regularly he uploads the photographs of that location of that house, and it will be under watch. Next, we have e-challan, sir. Basically, this e-challan, whenever if I enter my vehicle number here, I will know how many challans are pending on my vehicle, and I can always pay from that site itself, sir. This will show vehicle. Suppose I am having 10 challans against me. Once I type my number, I get how many challans I have on my vehicle, and how many of them are paid and how many of them are pending. He can always pay through this mobile application, sir. Then we have passport verification, sir. Most of the time we apply for passport, and we will be moving around whether my passport is clear or pending. Now, if you type your passport identification number, which is given by your application, you will get an ID. If you type that ID, you will know whether your application is cleared, pending, or adverse. You have adverse remarks on that. You will get it through passport verification, sir. Then we have given nearby police stations. Basically, if there is an accident in some area, unknown area, when I am traveling, I don't know whom to contact. So once I open my mobile application, I'll come to know where is my nearby, where is that jurisdiction police station. I will have it on map, and it will show you the route also, track also, and it will give you the mobile number of that particular police station, land number also, and their WhatsApp number also you will have. You can immediately contact police station, sir. This we have given. Then we have given another feature. You can know how many persons are arrested in that particular area. Suppose if you want to know whether you are, suppose we have a person in our house who is missing, whether he is been arrested by some police. If you want to know, it will help him. If you put between dates and search, it will give all the persons arrested in that particular day period in the state. Then you will know whether your person is really arrested or not, or if they have, police have taken that person and they are not arrested, a citizen will have a right to go to other forums. Then in road accidents, as I told you, we not only give the nearest police station, we will also give nearest hospitals, nearest blood banks, nearest dialysis centers, and nearby medical stores also. The app will show you the locations wherein you will have immediate response from the concerned hospitals or concerned blood banks also. If the accident, if the person is, if you know the person is bleeding and his blood group is B positive, immediately you can contact a nearby blood bank and you can ask for the blood, B positive blood to be to get it ready so that he will reach hospital and get that blood. Then we have a lot more things are there, sir, in mobile application. We have also given COVID situation, sir. If you want to really know how many beds are available in a particular hospital, in a particular district, whether ventilators are available, whether beds are available or not. That information also we have given for COVID. And we have we have given Cyber Mitra, we have given women safety. What are the women safety parameters? What are the victim compensation forms also we have given, sir. We have for cyberbullying, we have given our Twitter and also our WhatsApp group. Directly citizen can go, and AP police is running the Disha app, sir. They can directly go to Disha app and they can use the SOS facility, and they can likewise we have one-stop centers everywhere in the state with all the details of one-stop center, who is there, what is their numbers. AP State Women Commission you can directly contact. You can contact nearby NGOs. We have given victim compassion also. We have given some tips to women protection, whereby if wherever you are standing right now, if that place is safe or not, you can get the data on your geolocation, sir. Then we have given cyber safety, we have given, as I told you, to road safety also. Then next we have social media, sir. If you want to really report through social media also, all the police from police station to the DGP headquarters, we are running Facebooks, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and police websites. You can citizen can directly report anything on these platforms, sir. Likewise, we have given volunteers. You can register as a volunteer, sir. For Cyber Mitra, you can register. For beat patrolling, you can register. For Uddha Mitra, you can register. For student police cadet, you can register. Mahila Mitra, you can register. Traffic cadet, you can register, sir. All the volunteers in a particular jurisdiction of a police station, they can volunteer themselves, and we will take their services in the discharge of our community policing, sir. Next. Then we have fact check, sir. As I told you earlier, in the pandemic, there are a lot of rumors around. We will do fact check and immediately push the notification to the citizen so that he need not worry about the facts of that particular rumor or some false news, sir. Then we have another website called Spandana from state government. That also we are incorporated in this. Likewise, a total of 87 services are given, sir, to citizen on mobile, unless otherwise he
Excuse me, sir.
only registration of FIR. We need
Excuse me,
his.
sir. Kindly
To that
conclude in
extent
next
we
1
will.
minute, sir.
Sir.
Sir, please conclude in 1 minute, sir.
Yes, this is over, sir. The police mobile survey is over. There is another presentation, sir. I'll finish it off in 2 minutes. Sir, this is COVID-19 e-pass, emergency pass, sir. Basically, all the state borders during pandemic, sir, all the state borders were sealed, and no movement or vehicle or passenger traffic was allowed. So people under distress who were in medical emergency or death in family, government duty for essential services, some social service people were restrained in their movement. So police was issuing passes to COVID for people who are in dire need in lockdown period, sir. Next, 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 next. So basically, we through website we were collecting all the data of the person, his identification. Then, if he is in medical emergency, we used to call for medical certificates. Then, if it is essential service, we used to call for departmental head certification. Then, through that application, mobile and web, we were issuing e-passes, sir. Basically, this entire for the entire lockdown period, we have issued more than 5 lakh total passes issued, sir. 1,23,676. Number of citizens traveled to Andhra Pradesh from other states, 2,41,832. Number of citizens traveled to other states from Andhra Pradesh was 1,28,836. Number of citizens traveled within the state, 28,263. This pass was useful for the people who were in emergency. At the same time, it was hassle-free, and we used to issue within 24 hours. Sir. If it is medical emergency, we used to issue pass within hours. So even our Twitter handles, we were issuing passes through Twitter handles also. So this has basically led for the image enhancement of police. Also, people were appreciative of because they were in distress. People were struggling to get passes, and we were able to issue passes for those who was in the dire consequences. Sir, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Palraj Garu. It was wonderful that you presented very well. Now, there are 2-3 queries to get it clarification from you. That is, see, you have some 87 areas of services that are provided through the mobile asset. The question is that is in many rural areas, although people have the mobiles, but they're not very savvy or friendly with the mobile literacy. That how do you manage that? Number two, what is the, if you have to ask you as to what is the improvement in terms of a quantification of percentage wise in extending services since the methods you have with the mobile methods you have used, and what would be the feedback from the people? Has been any study or any survey was done to know that our services that we are providing, are the people are friendly, are the people, are the service are people friendly, are the people are satisfied, are this result oriented? Have we have any basis to say about this?
Yes, sir. Sir, basically in Andhra Pradesh, sir, we have a village secretariat system, wherein all the villages are having secretariats. So people can directly go to village secretariat, and there is a digital assistant there. Directly they can get all the services, other department services from that village secretariat, sir. Point number one. Point number two, as you said, because in rural areas, people are not so mobile crazy or mobile savvy, or they don't really use. But what happened in AP, sir? The services, other department services are through a digital assistant through web in village, sir. That is added advantage for us because we have a Mahila police in every village, sir. There is a Mahila police present. We have almost 14,557 Mahila police are there. In village secretariat, we have one candidate called Mahila police. This Mahila police, he's having what she does, sir. She goes around in the village and she makes everybody to download this application, and she will help how to get these services on digital platforms. Basically, sir, through this, we got around 1,23,000 applications, sir, in which almost except 23% we could not service. Almost all 77% we could deliver services. 23% we could not deliver service because those we have to invariably investigate and deliver, sir. It has taken some time. The satisfaction level, sir, the satisfaction level is 68%, sir.
So you've done some survey about that. All right. And the other question is that now, as regards the corona pandemic, now the situation is so that lots of unscrupulous people take advantage. I know of some reports coming from Andhra Pradesh that is the people encroaching illegally lands and everything, because we are preoccupied with a very difficult situation, very difficult challenges. So are you anyway proactively have identified some areas which are prone to untoward incidents?
Yes, sir. You are correct, sir. Basically, what happens, sir? Now we are maintaining records of every village where some land disputes are there, which are going to become a land order issue related problems, sir. So we have started taking down all those land disputes, and we are digitizing them, sir. Basically, it is most of the time it will be related to assigned lands, then temple land, endowment lands, then some government lands, where the nomenclature like forest land, the forest land, same forest land is there in revenue, and also in forest, and also in government records, sir. Those are those lands where there is a dispute, and it might turn out into a land order issue related problem, sir. So we are digitizing all that land record, and we are getting clarifications from revenue, sir. Still, we have to go a long way, sir.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, so good work, very good work.
Thank you, sir.
So you had done good work, and 77% services could be delivered properly. Now, before you launched this service, what was the percentage of completion of services? Do you have any?
Yes, ma'am. Sir, ma'am, earlier there was no time period, ma'am. There was no time period. So people used to come to police station, lodge a petition, even though there is a time limit of 7 days for a complaint to get into FIR, but nobody measured it. Complaints used to lie around in the police stations, ma'am. Now that it has been digitized, timestamp, now we know that so many petitions are pending. So that's how.
So basically, you are saying that there was no quantification of, the performance now, which is there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's very good. So keep it up.
Thank you.
Good.
Then that's an excellent, because you have kept a time target yourself. That gives a scope for to reduce the cases because you have to attend in time.
Yes.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
Very good.